Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I know it's been like almost a month since the last one, or the last time I even had the chance to really do anything, but it's just been not a lot of time for me to really do anything, and things just keep happening. Like, for example, my computer broke twice. It bricked itself 2 different times. I've had, personal things. I haven't drawn since the last video was uploaded, so I've just been like really struggling. But I'll at least try to do something now. Anyways, I don't know. Oh my goodness, what is going on with my... Now I have to figure out this. Anyways, for the most part, I've been having it's been really interesting for me. Why is this happening? I don't know, man. Like, even now, when I finally get back on here, things just don't work, as you can see. And it's just been like this. It's been like this for the last month, honestly. And for a decent amount of time, I felt like things were happening for me, I was actually changing as a person. I was actually doing things I've always wanted to do. I felt like I felt like I actually deserved, to get things for once. Didn't feel like I just was, I felt like I was actually doing something. But that's no longer the case for me, at least. Why is this happening? If you guys can't tell, my pen isn't over here, it's over here, but it keeps doing this. Is it this? Oh my goodness, there's gotta be some reason why this is happening. When I go to... See, it works in the Huion test app, it just doesn't work. Why is this happening? I don't know. Anyways, I'll try and... I don't know what's going on anymore. It only happens over the illustration area, too. See, how it goes back to normal? I don't know. Yeah, it's just like this. It's like every time I try and do something always happens to sort of make me feel like I don't deserve it, and it doesn't matter how hard I try, I just can't get, it feels like I'm just not getting what I want, and it's one thing to feel like I'm not getting what I want, but it's another thing to feel like I can't even get an answer, It's just nothing is working, right? It feels like no matter what, nothing is working out. Nothing is resulting in anything. And it's really frustrating because, especially with me and actually finally feeling like I was going somewhere, I actually finally felt like things weren't, just constantly failing. Things weren't constantly, I wasn't constantly struggling. I was actually, getting somewhere, right? Even before I felt like my art was getting really good. I was finally talking to new people. I got the confidence to talk to somebody. And it's like everything, I felt like I was actually doing stuff. And then everything just stopped, and now nothing's working. And it's terrible because I don't know what I'm supposed to do, Everyone's always told me, you just gotta do stuff. You just gotta do it, and then you'll get it. Cause like you should be good enough. But that doesn't mean anything, right? I tried just doing, and that didn't work. So what do you suggest I do now? It's like I don't know what to do anymore. Part of me wants to just keep going, but like I don't believe anything's gonna change if I just quote unquote keep going. I don't know if you guys can see me doing this right now. Oh, you guys can. It's forever been one of my greatest issues. Okay, it didn't fix it. Honestly, it's been such a it's been so frustrating. It's I really do apologize, guys, for you guys just being stuck with this. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting here. It's how long have I been doing this for? 9 minutes. 9 minutes of nothingness. It just feels like terrible. It's like I don't know what to do. And even now, this video right now, it feels like I'm just wasting people's time. It doesn't feel like anything's actually being accomplished. Right? It's not like I don't want things to be accomplished. But every time I try and do something, just nothing's working. Nothing ever is working. Why can't things just work? Why do things always have to, why does there always have to be an issue? Why does there always have to be something I have to overcome? Right? Like, it just never works. It just never goes through smoothly. It's so annoying. It's like I can't catch a break. And even now with with this, I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. The moment I finally got my computer working for the second time after it crashed twice, right? You'd think I'd be able to just be fine and then I'll be able to use it again. No, the moment I got it to work, it does this stuff, does this shit, and stops working again. Right? Like explain this to me. Explain this to me. Explain this to me. Like, why? Like, watch. Imagine if I put Clip Studio Paint on the other screen if we work. It's just, you know. And I aspire to one day just be at a position where none of this matters, right? I feel really envious of some of the people I know who, like, they don't think this much, or they don't care this much, or it's like they'll tell me, oh, just do this, or clearly this, but it's like, how do you guys come to these conclusions, right? I've been talking to this one person, and every time I tell my friends about, like, our interactions, they're always like, oh, da 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 da, like, just do this, like, they clearly this. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? How do you get this from how are you guys so confident? You know, it makes, I find it insane that they can just be like that. You know, it's part of it. Me is enamored by their ability to just be able to just be able to, you know, just trust in themselves to such an ability. But the other part of me is like, is it worth it? Because I don't believe it, you know? I don't believe what they're saying. Even if I was to trust in myself the same way that they trust in themselves, right? I wouldn't believe myself. I'd just be lying. So is it really worth it? I feel like I've had this issue before and I forget how I fixed it. It's so weird. Because it's not just and I also don't have any of my hotkeys. Oh, none of my hotkeys. I have none of them. I'm genuinely confused. Why is this happening? You know? It's maybe one of you guys will have an answer, and my pen is white for some reason. Anyways, it's so weird trying to connect lines that I'm not. It's so weird. And then the other thing I have is like, what am I supposed to do? Because I feel like I also just run away from my problems, right? And it's like, sometimes I'm talking to people and I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something. I feel there's something I'm just not getting, you know? I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something going on here that I'm just not understanding. And it makes me wonder, like, all the opportunities I missed because I'm the way I am. Like, even with YouTube, I just don't upload here very frequently. It's not like I don't want to. I really like being on here, but I just never do it. I'm not consistent, right? I had so many things planned because, like, a bit ago was what would have marked 1 full year of me being here and uploading, but I only really uploaded consistently in November all the way to January, and then after that it just went great. I just was always dealing with something. There was always something happening where I would disappear for a bit. I've never been able to just be consistent. It's never that I don't want, it's never that I want to just disappear. I want to stay consistent, but something always happens. There's always something. Nothing ever works, you know. I would love to just one day just be at a point where, like, things actually work for me, right? I look at other people and I don't want what other people have. I just want to be able to do what I like. It feels like I just can't do that, you know. It just doesn't feel like that's an option for me. I'm perfectly fine, right? I just wish I was able to believe that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no real goals. I have no real aspirations. I have no real anythings. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want, right? Even when I started, like, even recently, when I've been like, you know, I really like this girl, I want to talk to her, right? I don't know what I want to get out of it. Like, I feel like it's probably better nothing happens because I just don't know what I want. I have nothing in mind. What am I doing all this for? I just feel aimless. I feel without direction. Like there's nothing for me. This is so weird. And it's just been following me for these feelings have just been following me everywhere I go. No matter how hard I try. You know, it's like it's the worst. I just want to get this all over with. You know, I'm gonna turn 20 soon. I feel like I've made nothing's ever happened. There's so many things that are just nevers that in my life at this point. I have so many nevers. Never did this, never did that. Never was that, never was this. So many missed opportunities, so many things. And it's like, I've been told, oh, you're still young, you're still this. It's like, I know, but I know who I am as well. I'm not blind. I know the reason why I'm in the position I'm in. The person I am doesn't disappear in one day. I don't magically become someone who's more confident in themselves and able to do things that I always said I wanted to be able to do. It doesn't happen. That's not how it works. You know? I wish that's how it worked. That's not how it works. I'm still the same person I was the day before. I'm going to be the same person I am the day after. So it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to change. Right? If nothing changes, then what is the point of me getting older? You know, like, I'm just gonna be the same person, right? I'm never gonna get the things I want to get done. I'm never gonna there's just gonna be nothing. It feels like I'm just a drone. Like, I have no real direction. I have no real direction. I have no real destination. I just sit here and do nothing. Honestly, I sit here and do absolutely nothing. Anyways, I just feel like at some point I have to get over these problems. Whenever that is, I have no clue. But I guess the only thing I can do is just keep trying. Unfortunately. This looks so bad, but it's just because, like, I have no ability to see where my pen is. Like, I can't see where my pen. This is like so weird. I'd probably have do a better job just using my screen as a pen tablet instead of a display tablet. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing at this anymore. I don't even know I feel like other people could tell me what I'm doing at this point. So, what does this mean for, for art? It doesn't mean anything different. Things are gonna stay the same. I'm not making any promises anymore. I'll upload when I upload. I'll stream when I stream. Things just keep happening that stops me from doing what I want to do. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's just things out of my control. So at this point, I should just let that happen. If things happen, at least people aren't gonna be surprised or disappointed. Like, I thought that by the time I reach, 1 year of doing YouTube, I'd be happier, I didn't think I was gonna get anybody subscribing to the channel. It was really, from the beginning, just meant to be somewhere I could put all my art, so I could look at what I look like a year ago or 2 years ago. But at some point in time, a bunch of people saw it and got interested. I guess that's the one thing about all of this that I'm really happy about. That I at least did something, you know. This is probably the longest standing YouTube channel since the first one that I made back when I was in middle school. It's the one that's lasted the longest after that one. So I'm gonna keep trying to run this one despite, you know, always having all these setbacks. I'll keep drawing. The one thing that I'm really upset about is I lost all those art projects that I was working on right before. The ones that were really good, that I really liked, the ones where I felt like I was actually getting somewhere, all of them are gone. I lost so many different things. And maybe there's some meaning to this somewhere. I really don't think there is. You know, I think there was in an older video where I said I never really remember ever getting over my depression as a kid, and I feel like it just sits there. It's probably the reason why I'm always like this. It's probably the reason why things never work out. I probably self-sabotage my situations. Obviously, there's no way I could have convinced my computer to just stop working one day. But it could be the reason why some people just don't like me. It could be the reason why some people start hating me. It could be the reason why I'm never successful when I talk to people, because I actively set myself up for failure. I still don't even know who I am, really. I don't think I ever was allowed to find that out. Also, this video is a little bit longer than I normally make them. But I feel like it deserved it since I just haven't been active. Anyways. This stupid. I want to just blow up my... Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow or whenever.